So our last little activity, we've already done envelopes. Now we're going to do labels. So we're going to do Control and N. That'll get us a brand new document. And we're going to go into mailings. But this time, instead of picking envelopes, we're going to pick labels. And we are going to key in the address, first choice travel. You're going to key in your name. 3588 Ventura Boulevard. And that's Los Angeles, California, 90102. And then we do need to pick options because with labels, if you've ever worked with labels, you know that there are a ton of different labels. So the first thing you have to do is pick the proper vendor. And Avery is correct, but there are lots of different label vendors. And then you have to actually scroll through this really long list of labels to find the correct one. 5160 Easy Pill address labels is correct. So you'll notice it's about midway down. So you are probably going to have to scroll to find it. And I'm going to click OK. And it's very important that you pick the actual label that you have. Otherwise, when it goes to print, things are not going to line up properly. And so what we're going to do is put this in a new document. Okay, now, if you have the labels and you were doing this in real life, yes, you could just send it to the printer. We are going to do new document. And so you can actually see what those labels are going to look like. And as long as you have selected the right type of label, it's going to line up fine when it goes to print. So we're going to save this. And again, this has to go into the Word S3 folder. And we are going to call it 3-FCT LA labels. And we're done with this one. And those labels that we just created would be great for return labels. And what we're going to do next is we're going to do some labels where we would use them as the recipient labels. So we are going to, we've got our new document. They want us to key in some data, but I think it's easier actually to do the labels first. So let's go ahead. Now let's go to mailings and labels. Let's see. Let's go into options. Avery is right. 5160 is right. Let's go ahead and click OK. We're deviating a little from the book because I think this is going to be a little easier. We're going to go into new document here. Okay, and if you have different addresses that you want for the labels, this gives you kind of a blank document with entry areas. So we can key in Moreno Products, press enter, 350 Mission Boulevard, Pomona, California, 91767. And then we can press tab to get, actually tab twice, to get over to the next column. Now you could also click the mouse. So we're just going to quick key these in. There's only 6 of them. Oops, gotta spell their names right. Two more. And finally, we're on our last one. Okay, so we've got all of our labels now complete. And we're going to go ahead and save this. Now they do have steps to add a picture, and we're not going to worry about that. We're just kind of working with the text labels. You don't have to put a picture in here. So we're just going to go to File and Save As. And then we are going to hit Browse, go into Word S4, and we're going to call it 3-FCT Cust Labels. Okay, and that's it for labels. You do not have to do any more. That is plenty. So we're going to close, and we have return labels, we have labels for the recipients, and we've also created envelopes.